It's obvious Ford's not here to play. As it turns out, it's not some wild off-road monster truck or even an electric plug-in beast that can run an incredible 0 to 60 mph times that has been the hottest thing in the truck market for the past year. No, the Ford Maverick is now the vehicle to own in 2022. Ford has lately released car after successful automobile that buyers can't get enough of. Undoubtedly, the Raptor D150 Lightning, which has been selling all over the world, will continue to sell, as well as the Bronco Raptor and Ford F-150 Raptor. It's not just these brand new cars that are in high demand. The Ford Maverick have also been a big success. And now Ford surprises everyone in the car industry by releasing a new Maverick model. What's the deal with this new model and how incredible is it that it has a car industry in a craze? Join us as we showcase why the new Ford Maverick Hybrid stunned the entire auto industry. Trucks allow for specialization, and in 2022, the company introduced its first completely new truck in years. Because of its basic hybrid engine, the Maverick is the most cost-effective pickup on the market. It is also less costly and smaller than the Ranger or F-150. In contrast to the bigger trucks, the Maverick and smaller Ford SUVs, the Escape and Bronco Sport share a platform. Although Ford hasn't confirmed anything, the Maverick Hybrid might become available all-wheel drive in 2023. A masterfully constructed tiny truck like the Maverick is a harsh reminder that you don't need a 6,000-pound monster to do a job. We have found minimal performance variations between the standard hybrid powertrain's exceptional fuel efficiency and the Turbo 4's more powerful but significantly worse efficiency. Customers love the Maverick's comfortable suspension and unexpectedly enjoyable handling. For the 2022 model year, you must select the bigger engine, which has a few benefits over the Hyundai Santa Cruz and comes with the FX4 off-road kit, the 4K towing package and independent rear suspension. That car won because of its competitive pricing, boxy look, and cutting-edge interior. If Ford includes any of those choices in the base hybrid Maverick model for 2023, it will be interesting to see. Special praise should be given to the inside. Ford provides practical storage alternatives, and the use of various colors, materials, and design elements creates a cost-effective interior that doesn't feel or look that way. However, the chairs aren't very supportive, and a tall person like a 6-footer will have a hard time sitting in the back seat. The Maverick, taken as a whole, revitalizes a small pickup as a viable option for buyers who need the improved usefulness of an open bed without the poor fuel efficiency, uncomfortable handling, and high price of larger trucks. Very well done, I suppose. With the Maverick's basic hybrid powertrain, Ford astounded us. The CVT gearbox, which combines a 2.5-liter inline 4-cylinder engine, an electric motor, and a 1.1 kilowatt-hour battery, produces 191 horsepower and 155 pound-feet of torque that is sent to the front wheels. Ford is probably going to start using all-wheel drive in the near future. The Maverick Hybrid is the most fuel-efficient pickup truck on the market, returning 42 and 33 miles per gallon in city and highway driving, and when was tested, it hit 60 miles per hour in 7.6 seconds. For consumers who want more power and an all-wheel drive, Ford now offers the Maverick with a 2-liter Turbo 4. This engine, the 4K tow package, and the FX4 off-road package can all be ordered with front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive in place of the hybrid CVT. The 8-speed conventional automatic gearbox used by the Turbo 4s transmits the 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque produced by them. With the additional power, the 2-liter Maverick accelerates to 60 miles per hour in 7 seconds. But its efficiency ratings drop to 22 to 23 and 29 to 30 miles per gallon. Even though the Maverick hasn't undergone IIHS or NHTSA crash testing, Ford still integrates a number of its Copilot 360 Drive Aid active safety features to reduce driver fatigue and minimize the probability of an accident. Automatic emergency braking and automatic high beams are included as standard equipment on all versions. There are options for adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic warning. However, what are the payload and towing capacities if you have some more money to spend? Despite its little size, the Maverick can still work hard when configured as a hybrid. Its bed can support up to 1,500 pounds and has enough room for a normal ATV. If you select a turbo floor with a 4K towing option, the Maverick can tow up to 4,000 pounds. However, the hybrid is only able to pull 2,000 pounds. Customers could easily haul a 3,000-pound trailer with such a truck. Next, let's talk about the brand new off-road Maverick that is shaking the whole industry. Ford will introduce its off-road Tremor package to its smallest car for the first time in 2023 after previously utilizing it on the Ranger F-150 into super heavy vehicles. The 2023 Maverick Tremor is an off-road vehicle that adds further parts to the current Maverick's FX4 off-road goodies, giving it even greater two-track capabilities. People have experimented with Ford's other trucks equipped with a Tremor off-road package. It is available for the Ford Ranger F-150 and Super Duty pickups. Although this is the first time we've seen it on a Maverick, it makes sense given that the Maverick and the incredibly adept off-road Bronco Sport SUV share the same base. Ford combined the Maverick Tremor's shorter cooling system and all-wheel drive from the Bronco Sport Badlands with new suspension parts and tires to create a vehicle that is much better suited for off-road driving than the Maverick's FX4 package. The Tremor's distinctive grille design, better approach angle, standard skid plate, black Ford badging, and unconventional front end with orange tow hooks set it out aesthetically. The vehicle's headlights and taillights have also been darkened, and the bed quarter panels feature a special Tremor badge. The changes result in a more subtle appearance, although if you want to get crazy, all Tremor models have a comparable style. Choose between a Raptor and an aftermarket past catalog. The Tremors are more concerned with improving capability than with stripe packaging, and the ones we've driven so far have backed up that assertion. The Range Tremor may be the most popular variant of that mid-sized truck. However, you can add a gray painted roof with matching mirror caps and black markings on the hood and lower body with the additional Tremor static package, if the mentioned look isn't enough to make you tremble. Ford hasn't yet made it public, but it should be a touch more aesthetically unique for those looking for more drama. The cabin of the Tremor has also received minor modifications. You were given brand new black seats with orange contrast stitching and sewed Tremor logos on the backrest. Compared to the XLT or Lariat trims, the center console vents and doorknobs on the Tremor feature more orange and black embellishments. On the Lariat, you'll receive the blacked out trim. The orange accents are kept on the XLT. Given that the Maverick and SUV share a base, it makes sense that some of the features used on the SUV would end up on the Maverick. For example, the Sport Badlands twin-clutch rear-drive AWD system with a differential lock on the Bronco is more complex and long-lasting than the one the Maverick generally has, allowing for a higher level of off-road capability, flexibility, and control. A transmission cooler, more resilient half shafts, and particular suspension tuning that lifts the Maverick by an inch are all components in the formula for a better off-road Maverick. The Maverick is not just the most efficient pickup on the market, it's also extremely affordable, and that won't probably change in 2023. Add to that a redesigned front end that enhances the approach angle for off-road obstacles. The base hybrid 2022 Maverick XL cost approximately $21,500, while the XLT starts at about $24,000 and the top-of-the-line Lariat costs about $27,000. Although we don't yet have price for the 2023 Maverick, the 2-liter Turbo 4 was a $1,085 option for the 2022 truck. We may estimate that the starting price for a Maverick Tremor XLT will be $28,000 if we boost the sticker price of a 2022 Maverick by the cost of the Tremor package. Every pricing includes transportation. Because the hybrid vehicle does not have all-wheel drive, it cannot be a Tremor. This is for an XLT equipped with all-wheel drive and the required turbocharged 2-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder engine. when compared to the starting price of a 2022 Ford Ranger Tremor XLT, which is $43,145, including destination. The benefit of the Maverick for anyone who does not want the Ranger's substantially better towing capabilities is evident. The Tremor appears to be just another cause for the truck-obsessed people to go crazy about the new Maverick. That is our video for today. We hope you like it. So how do you feel about the new Ford Maverick hybrid truck? Share all of your thoughts with us in the comments section below. Well, that's all for now. This is Big Tech Media. See you again tomorrow. Keep in mind to like, share, and subscribe.